Well, I finally got the Watch 5 connected to the Surface Duo. And I have to say, looking at both these devices, they do make a very nice pair. White and black, white and black.
Now everybody scream enough respect to the X. Enough respect given.
Now, I'm not sure exactly what features I'm missing pairing the Watch 5 to a non-Samsung device, but honestly, whatever I am missing, if anything, I don't think it's really that important. Because the main thing is for me to be able to get my messages and all of that without having to open the device, making productivity that much more efficient. And on that front, I think the combination works well. The matching of the colors is just an added bonus, a very welcomed added bonus, because that looks wonderful. So, when you have the Watch 5 connected to a non-Samsung device, you do need to get the Wear app. Now, the Wear app is how your watch connects to the device. And as you can see there, it's all there with the notable exceptions of the Samsung apps. Because for some reason, well, let me turn the watch on so you can see the full connections. For some reason, the Samsung or my Samsung account would not connect via the Surface Duo. I was on the website, I went through all of the prompts, and when it came time to sync the account to the watch, all I got was a flash on my screen. I'm sorry I didn't get that on camera for everyone to see, but it was something I was thinking about at the time, and I just reset the watch, did everything again, bypassed the connect to my Samsung account, and the watch works fine. So it is something you can do, and something you won't really miss if you don't have a Samsung account. Now let's connect the watch to the Duo. It is on. I don't know if you saw the image on the watch, the little SIM, what I called a SIM card image, did go away. This should connect, even though it's not on my wrist. I would think so. There we go. All right, so it's now connected. As you can see, all of these little panels did light up, and all I'm really missing from here is the health applications. Now, this thing still tracks your health. I just don't think it sends it up to the cloud. I did go to the gym while the watch was connected to the Duo. It tracked my runs and my lifts and all of that, and it did a pretty good job. I just don't know where, if anywhere, the data is sent, or is it just stored on the watch itself. That's probably what it is. But as you can see, we have the battery. We do have access to the app screen. You can change all of your apps here, as well as on the watch. Here it's just easier because it is a large screen, not an issue, and you can move things around as you choose and put them wherever you want to put them, and it will readjust itself on the watch itself. One thing that I noticed, and I think I said this before, when I connected the watch to a non-Samsung device, it gave me options to download apps it didn't give me when I was connecting to a Samsung device. For example, the one that stands out to me is this Hole 19. Now, oh, and also this golf pad. The reason those stand out to me is because this is a golf watch. And it does come with an app. This app right here, you know this already. Smart Caddy. Now, the Smart Caddy, from what I recently found out, is a lifetime service if you have this watch. So any golf course you may go to, Smart Caddy will be able to map the course and direct you on where each hole is and keep track of your swing and your points. From what they say, it pretty much does everything except carry your clubs. And if you have the golf watch, as I just mentioned, it's a lifetime membership. If you don't have this watch, you have to pay weekly, monthly, yearly, or whatever the case might be. I'm not exactly sure. I did connect to the app one time, and I think it was like $5 a day, $90 for so many months. Well, I mean, if you're a golfer, you guys know how expensive the game of golf can be. So I'm sure those numbers aren't really anything to you. But the fact that when I set up the watch on a non-Samsung device, it offered me other golf apps, alternatives to Golf Caddy. Now, I've never used them because, like I said, I can't golf, and unfortunately, I can't activate the app from the phone to let you guys see exactly what the app is. But it did offer me it. Everything down here below calculator and Spotify are all recommendations from the Google Play Store for the watch. And I was really surprised by that, because a lot of these can actually be really, really helpful. Sleep cycle, cardiogram. I mean, a lot of watches come with these things, but if you don't have a watch that does, or you want another option for it, because maybe you don't like the way the one that the watch has works, you have nice little options here. Sleep cycle. I know that this watch can track your sleep, but this might just do it better. And options are always a very good thing to have. So yeah, you get to still change up your app screen on your phone, just like with the Samsung. But they also give you apps that Samsung doesn't offer for whatever reason. I guess they don't want to have doubles of the same app, because you don't really need a whole 19 and a golf pad and that might even be a golf app too, if you already have the Smart Caddy, which does all of that in one. Now, you have your watch faces. You can change them here as well. As you guys know, if you have the golf edition of the Watch 5, you get these two unique golf watch faces, unique to this one device. I'm sure there's a way to get it on all the devices. I'm sure that someone was able to copy the file and upload it to the web, and if you have your watch on the right page, you can download it to whatever watch you want. But these two come with this watch, and there you see it. There's the white one, goes great with the watch frame and the band, and then you have the black one, still goes good with the watch face and the band and the Surface Duo. They just go hand in hand, and they look so well together. Then you have your other watch faces here, so you have full access. You're not losing anything, as far as I know, when you connect to a non-Samsung device. All of the controls are the same. You can add and take away your tiles. There's multiple tiles to choose from. All of these can be added to my watch tiles. When I flip through on the watch itself, it will be there. Now, these ones here that say Samsung Health, those probably won't work on this device, because again, it didn't allow me to connect to my Samsung account. But everything else should work just fine. Sleep cycle, weekly overview, start activity, weather, world clock, everything that is not distinctly linked to Samsung Health should work just fine. I think Round Score by Golf Pad might be an app unique to this device as well. So let's add that there, and there you see it there. And if I go on the watch and I flip through, it should be right at the end here. Stress. Ooh, wait, I got it. It says stress there, but it didn't let me go back. Oh, save. Sorry. It is saved, and it's uploading the new app or the new tile. Oh, please start a round in Golf Pad Premium app on your phone. Oh, so that app needs to connect to the phone, and I guess it's just one of those apps that's shared between devices. The watch will measure it, and the phone will store the data. There's a lot of things like that. But your quick panel, again, you can take things away. You can adjust. You have other options down there. I don't need to change any of that. But yeah, like I said, everything from what I've seen is available to you. Now, if only I could connect to the Samsung or my Samsung account via this phone, I don't know what the bug is. There would probably be no real difference with this watch and a non-Samsung device. I know I heard stuff like the walk back on the Pro requires you have a Samsung phone, and that's the app where it tracks where you are and sets waypoints, so you can't actually get lost. You know, you can always find your way back. The watch maps your route, and from what I heard, like I said, that only works with Samsung devices, so that wouldn't work on my Surface Duo 2 if I had the watch connected to it. But aside from things like that, which I don't think are very many, the watch is a great companion to the Duo. You know, we all know that the Duo does not have an outer screen, so whatever messages come in, you either have to look on the side. If you have the Duo in a belt case, which allows you to quickly look down and see what is up here and here. Of course, you can't read any message. It doesn't scroll through. It just lets you know that yes, Messenger, or there's an email or a text. It shows you it here, and you know to go into the phone whenever you're ready to do so. You have that option, and you also have this option here, the peek mode, where you open the Duo ever so slightly. You just take a quick peek, and it will let you know what time is it, the weather, and if any messages came in. But now with a smartwatch like this, all those messages that come in that a phone like this would get on its outer screen for you to look at, the watch does that for you. So a complete companion device to your Duo, which makes the Duo even better than what it, to me, already is. So now all of the complaints that there's no outer screen, blah, 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 you can't see your message without taking out the phone and such, are no longer an issue if you get a smartwatch. We've been seeing that for years, and now they have watches like the Golf Edition that match the Duo. At least it matches mine. Mine is white and black. People have theirs all black, all white, or they put all kinds of skins on it. To me, this is just fine. Stormtrooper edition, Star Wars for the win. So the Galaxy Watch 5 Golf Edition, this device combined with the Duo is pretty much one of the best setups you can have for your Duo. So with that said, using the Samsung Galaxy Watch 5 Golf Edition with my Surface Duo, this is what I'm into.